I'm Dr. Yiki. In today's video, I will be sharing with you a latching technique that I've learned for pain-free breastfeeding. Now, I remember that when I was a new mom, I struggled through the first few weeks of breastfeeding because it was so painful. On top of the help that I got from my lactation consultant, I also found a YouTube done by Faith McGinn, and her method of latching really helped me. So in today's video, I will be briefly recounting those steps, as well as sharing what are the signs to look out for to know that our baby has latched well. First and foremost, it's really important that you and your baby are relaxed. And how we do this is by number one, unswaddling your baby. And then putting your baby in what is known as a reset position. And this is the position where you just take your time to cuddle, kiss, sniff, and talk to your baby until you and your baby are ready for the next step. Now when you are, well, let's say we're going to feed on the right side. The main hand that will support your baby is your left hand. So your left hand is placed over your baby's back, not the head, not the bum, but the back. And slowly slid your baby down to the breast in a position where your baby's nose is directly opposite the nipple. Okay? Now, take note that the baby should be facing, baby and the body should be facing your body. Next is to have his arms opened up, so much so that it looks like he is hugging your breast. So one arm up here and one arm down here. Now you support the baby's weight with your left hand. Let's say the hand is on the baby's back, and to make sure that the baby doesn't feel like he's slipping down, we sandwich his buttocks between your forearm and your body. And so this will be a very secure position for your baby. How to know that he is in the right position is that the ear, the shoulder, and the hips are aligned. So let's talk about the latching technique itself. What constitutes a good latching technique that will lead to a pain-free breastfeeding experience is that your baby is able to get a good amount of your breast tissue, and your nipple ends at the back of his mouth, and so that when he sucks, he's sucking on your breast and not chomping down on the sensitive parts of your nipple. Traditionally, we've been taught how to hold our breast in either the U position or the C position. But today, I'd like to share with you a different position called the thumbs up technique. So what happens in the thumbs up technique is that you hold your thumb up and place it just right next to your areola. And then you pull your nipple away from the center. And when your baby opens his mouth really wide, you push the nipple back into his mouth as deep as possible. And this is in hope that your nipple will end up at the back of his mouth. After that, what you're going to do with your free hand is that you bring it around. And by now, you probably noticed that you are quite tensed up. Shoulders are up. Take a deep breath. And breathe. Relax. Now, if you find that any one time he doesn't seem to have a good latch, you can always unlatch and try again. Or if he's fussing too much and he doesn't look comfortable, it's alright. Bring him back to the resting position. Take a few deep breaths and then try again. Finally, how do we know that our baby is latching well? First and foremost, let's check his position. His face and body should be facing you, and there should be nothing in between. His ear, shoulder, and hips should be aligned in a straight line. Secondly, his mouth should be wide open and lips are turned out like a fish. Thirdly, look at his chin. It should be chin to the breast, and the nose should be free and seemingly floating. Now, if you find that your baby is sort of having his neck bent this way, what you can do is just gently push the chest towards you. And what I would do is actually just maneuver the head a little bit, so to put the baby back into a slightly extended position. Look at his cheeks. While he's sucking, his cheek should be rounded and not dimpled in. And finally, if it's a right latching position, you find that it is painless. I hope that this little video has helped you. I have inserted the link to Faith McGinn's YouTube in the description box below. Do comment in the comment box or get in touch with me in the Facebook or Instagram. Have a good day!
Hope this helps you stay safe.